Welcome back to Boating Journey. In this week's episode, Allie and I journey to the West Coast. The West Coast of Florida, that is. We make our way through Alligator Alley to visit my relatives in Sun City Center before spending the weekend exploring Sarasota, where we kayaked around Otter Key, hoping to find manatees, and discovered just how many 25-cent circus tickets it takes to build a magnificent mansion on Sarasota Bay. Welcome to Boating Journey. I'm Scott, and she's Allie. We own 2 boats in the Pacific Northwest, but have recently found ourselves boatless after moving to southern Florida. We moved to be closer to different boating opportunities and the Caribbean, our favorite boating destination. Our goals are to explore the Florida waters, bring you some new boat tours, and hopefully find our next boat. So come along and follow us on our boating journey.
Well, hi everyone. So today we are here in another new city in Florida, which is Sarasota. We are staying here at the Westin, and tomorrow we are doing a kayak tour that's guided, and we're supposed to see manatees.
We're hoping, fingers crossed.
So hopefully, we're only here for a short time. We actually just came up here to have lunch with a family member, and while we're here, we decided to kind of make the weekend out of it. And we'll kind of see what we can. There's just not a lot you can do in 40.
You're going to see what we see.
Yeah, it's all of 48 hours. So at least we'll do the kayak tour tomorrow and bring you along. And we'll check out some boats here in the marina while we're here. You never know.
You never know.
We might find something. So come along. It's a little restaurant called O'Leary's. So we've heard really great things about Sarasota, and unfortunately I don't think we're going to really be able to spend any time exploring it, but we could come back for sure. Check out this LaBarge thing. Hang on, let me turn it around.
Looks like a pretty cool party barge.
That definitely looks like a fun party.
Cocktails, entertainment, mermaids.
What more do you need? I love that. That's awesome. Okay, change of plans.
Yeah.
So we thought we were going to a place called O'Leary's Tiki Hut.
Tiki Hut, yep.
Tiki Hut.
Or Tiki Bar.
And they do have live music. They're right on the water. The catch is you have to go and stand
they
in...
have table service.
They don't have table service. You have to stand in line for your food and drinks. And honestly, we've driven 4 hours today to get where we are.
And the line is like stretched.
Oh, and the line was
mile.
like 25 people deep. So I'm like, no, I think we're gonna keep on walking. So now we're still back at the marina here, and we're now going to check out Marina Jack's.
Yep, we're gonna give that a shot. Don't know anything about it.
We're just wandering. And here's the other catch. Our hotel has one of the best views of the sunset, which is at 8:15 right now. It's 6:05. So we definitely miss the sunset. We don't get sunsets in Fort Lauderdale. And that was one of the reasons we stayed where we are, which is the Westin. So our other goal is to head back by 8:15 to see the sunset, which will be packed because everybody will be there. It's Memorial Day weekend.
At the earliest or at the latest.
So anyways, always an adventure. Check out this cool thing. I'm going to turn around. You're not going to see it very well, but this is a sculpture of when he came home from the war, right?
Yeah, the VE Day.
VE Day.
Celebration of Times Square.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Check out here. Seashells everywhere. This is all seashells. We're really just ready to go back to the Westin and hopefully see the sunset. So you know, that was not a fancy restaurant. If you want just a nice place that's on the water, that's the place to go. We weren't looking for fancy, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what we were looking for, but that's what happens with us on vacation. We struggle to, and again, that was Marina Jack's. So we got the 3 storks here. They're gonna keep their position. Not sure what this piece of whatever in the middle. And then you got those 3 storks. But they are not moving. This is their spot. Don't you move. It's my spot right here. Right here. Right. Scott, Ben and Maria day drinking. What are you doing?
Night drinking.
We're waiting for the sunset, which we have, how many? 35 minutes?
About 40.
So it's
40 to 50.
It's bright. We got our rosés. Cheers. So we are checking in for our Sea Life.
You checked in.
So we just checked in. We are with Sea Life, and if you forget your dry bag like we did, they will give you one. So they are packed today, so they're splitting us up into 2 groups. They do have restrooms if you need restrooms before you go in. And we took an Uber here, but they do have a fairly large parking lot. So
Pretty crowded though.
it's pretty crowded. I'm glad we took Uber. I don't know if we would have even gotten parking because it's open to both tourists and people that live here.
Double kayakers on this side of the paddle. Double kayakers.
Waiting for Scott. We're gonna go kayaking here and hopefully find some. I think he's behind me.
Our kayaking route had us depart from Ted Sperling Park to circumnavigate Otter Key, stopping about halfway to learn about the local marine life. We did observe a manatee, but it was too far away for us to get a good look at it.
A pretty cool kayak tour, but we haven't seen anything yet. We saw a bird eat a fish. It's a start.
Our guide handed sea urchins to those who wanted an up-close look at them.
He's picking up sea urchins. And they're holding them.
So far, no wildlife. Having fun, Allie? Soon enough, it was time to continue our journey back to the park. But there was one last location where we might find manatees, and we were definitely not disappointed.
Maybe a mother and a baby right here. Oh, there's 3 right here. One here, and one here. They're eating the seagrass right here. So they're kind of coming right between us, guys. There's 3 right here. I wonder, is this a mother and her twins? One in about 50 give birth to twins. This is very possibly a mother and twins, but... Well, one right here as well. Yeah, there's 4 right here eating the seagrass. You guys see them right there? Right beside you over there, Scott?
Yeah.
I got you. I got you covered. I got it. You're all on video. Don't say anything silly, Ian. He's pushing you. Carol, stop being such a pushover. They need to breathe.
After spending an awe-inspiring moment with these gentle giants, we had one more experience to enjoy as we took a quick paddle through the mangroves.
These are the tunnels that they're talking about. This is wild. Catch up to my group though. Okay, coming. Coming. I do this at the same time. I gotta put the light feet in there on credit. Oh. Oh. Oh, I just did the same thing. What'd you say? Oh yeah, I see them. Oh, they're all over the tree. Ew. Okay, now on out. Okay. Oh my god, they're all over. Okay, I'm way back here. Huh? Wait, I'm stuck. Stuck again. Oh, sorry. Why are we in here? I need to see black crab. These things are everywhere. Okay. So this is what they call the mangrove tunnels. Now we know. Yep, I'm coming. Okay, we didn't get to film a whole lot of that because the GoPros, we kept switching to film.
Yeah.
And then yours died, and then I tried to get my camera out, but we were not expecting to go through those tunnels, and there were all these black crabs all over the trees.
Yeah, almost like little spiders.
Yeah. But that was cool. We saw so many manatees.
Yeah, we
hope our footage turned out.
We thought it was going to be a little of a...
Well, we went all the way around a
shoot,
mangrove island
yeah,
with nothing, and then all of a sudden we saw 4 or 5 manatees.
Yeah, I don't know how many, but
so hopefully
the footage, by the time you're hearing this, you probably know whether or not the footage turned out. So
Yeah.
we'll find out.
So we're going to explore the rest of Sarasota today, and we'll bring you along. So we're going to finish our tour of Sarasota at the
Ringling Museum.
Ringling Museum. Not a fan of circuses, but there's history here, so let's go check it out.
Yeah.
So what did we buy? The whole thing?
We bought the whole shebang, baby.
So we'll see the museum, the gardens. I mean, check this tree out, just for starters. We saw one of these earlier and wondered what kind it is. I wonder if they have a little They do give you a map. It was, what, $79 for the whole thing?
$70. It must have been, yeah, with plus tax or whatever.
So, it looks like a hibiscus tree.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have something that says what it is.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I guess we go that direction. I'll show you what it looks like. So they've got a fountain, main event entrance, and then this tree.
I recommend spending time in the Tibbles Learning Center. As you enter through the front lobby, you are greeted by a giant mural entitled The Greatest Show on Earth. Painted by William Woodward in 1990, it captures the excitement of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey experience. You'll be transported back in circus history as you stroll through the poster gallery. It's kind of like what Instagram would have been like 120 years ago. And don't miss the Howard Brothers Circus model. It consists of more than 42,000 pieces and covers 3,800 square feet. The model is a historically accurate rendition of an early 20th century circus. Before the internet, TV, and even radio, the annual circus visit to each town was an event not to be missed. The logistical engineering required to move the circus's entire tented city from town to town each day via the railway was nothing short of a miracle. From there, visit the historic circus galleries featuring John and Mabel's magnificent turn-of-the-century private Pullman car, the Wisconsin, historic circus wagons of all kinds, an artistic display of painted wagon wheels, and a sideshow banner line. As you stroll across the 66-acre estate, take in and enjoy the bayfront gardens throughout, featuring Mabel's 27,000 square foot rose garden, the dwarf garden, and an expansive collection of trees, including 14 banyans, 1 shaving brush, 1 tiger's claw, 1 bunya pine, 1 rainbow eucalyptus, and 6 varieties of bamboo, among others. And of course, there's Ka Dizan, or the House of John, with 36,000 square feet and 56 rooms, including 5 guest suites, a service wing, a ballroom, a playroom, a tap room, and a great hall. The Ringling's opulent winter home was meant to impress. The attention to detail is incredible. Completed in 1926, after only 2 years of construction, this glamorous Mediterranean revival-style mansion quickly became the social hub in Sarasota. One can only imagine the magnificent parties that were thrown here. Today, Ka Dizan offers a glimpse into John and Mabel's taste and lifestyle, transporting visitors back to the glamorous age of the Roaring '20s. Although you can sign up to tour all 5 stories, on this day, Allie and I only roamed through the main floor and grounds. During the period of construction on the new mansion, John and Mabel made 2 other significant decisions that forever changed the Sarasota landscape. They decided to build an art museum that they would leave to the people of Florida as their legacy. John began collecting art in earnest. In less than 6 years, he added more than 400 paintings of major and minor artists, bringing his collection to over 600. In 1927, John moved the winter quarters of the circus from Bridgeport, Connecticut to Sarasota. All winter, visitors could pay a small admission fee and visit the circus lot, watching acts rehearse in preparation for the upcoming season. This made an indelible mark on the city's identity, not only as a circus town, but also as a national tourist destination. 1929 was a difficult year. Mabel passed away at the age of 54, having only spent 3 winter seasons at Ka Dizan. And the stock market crash caused significant financial difficulties for John. Nonetheless, the John and Mabel Ringling Museum of Art opened to the public in 1930, making the couple's planned legacy a reality at last. 5 years later, upon his own death in 1936, John bequeathed the museum and the rest of his estate to the people of Florida.
What? Oh, look at that. Who knew pelicans could fly? That was a pretty cool tour. You wonder though if it just gets beat up from the weather.
Been here 100 years.
Yeah. Bet the parties they could throw here. Those little benches.
Circus they must have been. Dad joke.
Everything. Okay, seahorse. This looks like a tiger. But to make you say, okay, I'm gonna have my place gonna be so ornate that I want this one to have circles, this one to be spirals, that one straight, and it's like that throughout the entire. Someone had to have just been like the. I mean, yeah, the architect, but even if
Like an Italian villa.
But I mean, every single intricacy. Like, there's this dude here. It's wild.
Yeah. So we got a good architect in the middle of it.
Let's see. I'm right here. You're Aquarius, right? Pisces.
Mm-hmm.
Pisces?
Mm-hmm.
What does the Pisces look like? I don't even know. Is that Pisces?
No.
Is that Pisces?
No.
Well, it's not the cow.
No.
It's not the goat. It's not the fish. Is it that?
No.
What is the
I don't
Pisces?
know, people. In the comments, let Allie know what a Pisces is.
I don't know what a Pisces is except for I married one.
All right.
What? Okay, which one was it?
I don't know. We'll have them leave it in the comments for you.
We've had a great weekend here in Sarasota. Oh, definitely would come back. We'd have barely touched it. Remember, we're only here for what, 48 hours?
Literally 48 hours.
And the primary purpose was to see his uncle, and tomorrow we're going to see his cousin. But
Which we're not sharing with either one of them.
No. We're just, we got to do, today then we did the Manatees.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to the Ringling. You gotta learn the history. That's the one thing we committed when we moved to Florida, is we would kind of immerse ourselves into the tourist, learn the history, and we wish we would have done that more in Seattle. So that was pretty cool. And then tonight we're heading to dinner. But what was cool is as we were waiting for our shuttle driver
to take a dinner, which we ended up not taking. We're just walking the neighborhood.
Yeah, this couple came up and said, "Oh my God, I follow you, and my name is David, and I am from," or they were from
Groveland, Florida.
And his lovely wife Liz also came up and met us, and they were thrilled to meet us.
Yeah, we were thrilled to meet them.
And it was just kind of really super, super cool.
And humbling.
We're not one of those channels.
No.
So we really, 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 really appreciate it when people recognize us.
And again, how random is that? We're just standing outside of a Westin in Sarasota.
And last week we were down by F3 in Fort Lauderdale, and another gentleman came up to us and said, "Hey, ma'am, I follow your channel. I love you guys." But I didn't catch his name. He was so quick.
We apologize.
He was running in. So again, thank you. It really means a lot to us. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to leave your comments down below. And love one another. We love that saying.
Yep.
And we will see you next time.
See you next time. Okay, good one. I think that's